Hi, I'm Julie, and I chose to present a poem called Growing by Hoberman. I chose this poem specifically for preschool-aged children because it's written from the point of view of a child, and it's also quite relevant to changes that young children go through as they get older. And finally, the poem includes stanzas that include great rhymes, and it has a fun rhythm to it. So, growing. The grown-ups say I'm growing tall, and that my clothes are growing small. Can clothes grow small? I always think that things grow big, or else they shrink. Or did I grow? Or did we both change? I don't know. The end. So I think that it would be important for me to read or to present the poem a few times so that children can really understand it. And because it talks about growing bigger, I think it would naturally lead to a discussion about how we change or how our bodies change as we get older. So we could also talk about the differences in babies, children, and adults. And I would ask the children if they think that they have changed since they were quite young, and if so, how? And this poem would also be a good way to introduce or to further explore the concepts of big and small or tall and short. So we could do a class activity where I would measure all the children against the wall, and we would return several weeks or months later to see if and how the children have grown. And I think this would be a great way for the children to actually be able to visualize and understand how they are growing. And finally, as part of an emergent curriculum, I think it would be very important to read the poem several times to see what questions or interests arise out of this poem. But I think that it would naturally lead to pretty interesting investigations about how other things change or grow in our environment, such as plants and animals, and what these things need to grow and how those things are different from how we grow.